and it's 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our old subscribers for returning. What's good, everybody? I hope you all enjoyed your beautiful Thanksgiving. This reading will be for our Divine Masculine. This reading will be for November 24th until November 26th. So make sure you guys take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. As well as, if I say he and you are she, make sure you flip it to your situation. And if I say she and you are he, make sure you flip it to your situation. And you guys remember, you do not have to be a male to embody the Divine Masculine energy. So without further ado, let's jump right into the Divine Masculine reading. Okay? So the first card I want to touch bases on is the Magician. Interesting, right? Because we are going kind of close into December, right? So I feel like December is the month of realizing that, you know, we see the big picture. We see that things are coming to an end and karma is being served to where it's supposed to go. And this is the time for you to, like, you know, realize what you truly want, what you truly desire, and go after it. This excuse me, you guys. This Magician card is here for you to have this concentration, to have focus, to make sure that your goals are set in place, and to take on these goals in kind of like a forceful way, but to make sure they are attainable. Okay? It's, if you need to have study upon these goals and learn what you need to learn so you can go after these goals. For some of you, these goals involve communication. They may involve for you to have this transformation. For some of you, you will be moving into families. For others of you, it's a transformation from your old to a new. Okay? And also having I don't know why I want to say musician. So somebody may be going on the road to be a musician. I don't know, y'all. But to have the Magician here, it's definitely a good omen. Okay? And not only is that, it's you dealing with your consciousness. It's you taking action. Okay? It's you also creating and manifesting. I do feel like with most of these cards that are out here, this is you not only relying on yourself, but relying on the universe. That is the big thing here. Yes, you can create things with your hands, and you can work on things with your hands, but the universe is definitely telling you to rely on them. You don't have to solely rely on yourself to make this happen. We will get into that throughout the rest of the cards, but I'm definitely feeling that when it comes to this. This is you having this cleverness here and knowing that you are capable of making things happen. Definitely, some of you are very crafty here. Okay? You may figure out that you have a different way of making this come together. So some of you may not have seen this before, but now you're going into finding different ways of making things come together. So that's a great thing. Let's see, what else? If you have a specific wish or beginning a new project and you're getting involved in it now, that is part of this transformation that I was talking about. It's a great time for you to meditate on it. It's kind of like you're calling in all elements to help you with this situation. I do feel like don't push it. Don't push the situation to happen faster than what is trying to happen, okay? But the results will empower you to move forward. But you are close to accomplishing your goals. The next card we will go into is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is illusions, fantasies, unreal expectations, right? But it's also part of bringing yourself out of the land of aspiration and into real world. It's being aware of wishful thinking and focusing on achieving real achievements, okay? Real world achievements, goals and plans. It's part of putting too much stock in illusions, okay? And I feel like we set plans and directions, and we know that sometimes, you know, those directions may be a little beyond fairy tale land. Okay, so this is sometimes needing to step back a little bit and realize that those things could be attainable, just not right off. And that's okay, you know. It's needing to realize that sometimes within time those things can happen, but right off they can't. Because you're pushing and pushing forward, but you're gonna exhaust yourself doing that in that fashion, in that way. So just focus on the real world achievements and give yourself credit when credit is due. I do feel like a saving account for some of you will take you further than a lottery ticket. Okay? It also speaks of the illusion of a temporary fix. So just be aware of that. For some of you, you may get the illusion of a quick happiness. And remember, it's just a quick happiness. Let's say that. I'm not going to go into detail with that. But it may just be a quick, casual happiness. Just be aware that that is part of what the illusion is. So, you know, be aware of long-term illusion. I mean, it's not long-term illusion. Long-term happiness to short-term illusion. Everything that looks good on the outside is not always good. And we always put that with the devil energy. So just kind of be aware of that. That is kind of circulating around the Seven of Cups. But it will like kind of take you away from this path that you're on. Let's not even like dwell on that. But yeah, just be aware of it. Be aware of what's around you. Be aware of how far you come. You know, if it looks like a sheep, it sounds like a sheep, it's a sheep, right? That's all we're going to say. The next card we go into is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is what you're going towards, the Ten of Pentacles, which is happiness, home, family matters, prosperity, wealth, wisdom, love, security. Some of you aging, baby. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But this is also a positive card as well. So y'all got a lot of positive things here, okay? This is knowing the quality of life, looking ahead to beautiful potentials, okay? And it's also, you know, you knowing that after all this hard work, it was definitely worth it. Okay? And you're going to stay on your path. So this was just a little warning card. For some of you, this is purchasing a home. This is having strength and support at a point in your life where, you know, you may fall a little down and you may be like, okay, you know, things getting a little tough. But again, this is you knowing that at the end of the day, you got it. It's nothing to worry about. You're pushing forward and you're ready for it. Okay? So, the next card we go into is the Four of Swords. This is going through this inner reflection, planning things, but at the same time resting as you plan. So when we go through the moment of rest and planning, this is having that clear mind, knowing exactly what you want and knowing how to approach these things, and having this solid foundation, having solitude, having this self-care and balance. For one, this is rest after a time of challenge, creating space to think, dream, and heal while it's a break of your thoughts and demands from others. Okay? So that's, you know, not too much, not too bad. We have the Star card, which is renewal of your optimism, abundance, generosity, intuition, faith, recovery, which is amazing, and hope. So this is like that card of you having this gentle comfort. It's a time of your personal transformation, healing, positive transformation. It's a release of the anger, the bitterness, negativity. It's time for you to forgive and forget and embrace new opportunities that are presented to you. And the card of all cards for you guys is the King of Swords, right? So the King of Swords is you having this confidence, you having this authority. And it could be, you know, you talking to other people and you knowing how to present yourself in a manner with your wisdom and present yourself in a manner of knowing how to talk and how to approach people without, you know, without feeling like you don't have the confidence. Okay? It's also, if you're dealing with legal issues, I feel like this is the time for things to turn in your favor. This is you having to take action. You're being able to take action at this point, not being shut off from action. This is having ideas, having the strength, having honor. This is maybe hearing harsh news or you giving harsh news, okay? And if it's hearing harsh news, I feel like the harsh news will be, you know, someone lashing back, but it won't really hurt you because this person is lashing back at something you saying. And it's kind of like you being harsh, but at the same time, it's you no longer taking what someone has been dishing to you for a long time. Okay? It's kind of you standing up. This is kind of like getting that Judgment card. It's a good card for you. Okay? This is you having that great intellect. It's coming into being cold, but at the same time, it's like that good cold because it's like you're not standing for it. Okay? It's you really not being flexible, but at the same time, like I said, it's not standing for anybody BS. It's taking your heart out of the situation and letting your intellect talk for you. Okay? In every which way possible. And sometimes you must do that to let yourself be heard. You know, because sometimes people use your emotions as a gateway into abusing the situation. And you tired of it, okay? And that's just the facts. Cut short, sweet, to the point. Okay? And it's the truth. So at this point, it's just you just being true. Being honest. Not having cloudy judgment here. And your current path is of success. This is your ability to channel in your power and be this king, the King of Swords. You know, it's time for you to tighten up your act, try to do damage control, and you may need some, you know, order in your life, some organizing. You may need to kind of look at the mistakes you've taken in the past or have done in the past, and, you know, look at the future and say, okay, that's the mistakes I've done, and now let's capitalize and make myself better. So, with that being said, you guys, let's move on into the other half of your reading. Let's go into your blockages. Chariot. The Four of Pentacles. There we go. The Six of Swords. I feel like everything that we have talking about right now. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like everything that we have talked about so far is of you taking action. You're tired of sitting still. You're tired of sitting ducks. It's no longer wanting to sit still. It's like your solitude has squeezed you into the smallest box possible. And you're just like, I want to be out. I want to be free. I can't be free. I want to go to where I want to go. And I want to be there. Because for you to have two moving cards, well, at least three cards that are moving here. We have the Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the King of Wands, wanting to take action, wanting to be free. That means things are moving actively as we speak. Things are taking off. And it's like, again, we talked about the windfall of things. It could be the windfall of money. It could be wisdom. It could be people helping you. Coming out of that state of not having. Because remember, you guys, I always talk about what's in your blockage is what's coming next. So if this hasn't happened for you to be able to move forward just yet. See, we say just yet, baby. Just yet, it's coming. It's going to be here sooner than you know it. I feel like for some of you, you may already know how you're going to move. Like, how you're going to take this action. You just making sure, like, you could be fixated on how you're going to do this. That's what you could be going through right now. You could be fixated. Like, okay, I'm going to do it this way and this way and this way. And you could be like just going over the way you're going to do it over and over and over and over, and making sure that your plans never fail. Because you're so excited. I don't feel like any down energy here whatsoever. This Seven of Pentacles, the waiting process, it's really aggravating you. It's like you got ants in your pants. Like, that's exactly what I feel. I feel like at this point, you're just like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Like, and you could be like praying above. I don't know. I don't know what the heck this is. Like, I feel really antsy right now. Something you're waiting on to move. I feel like it may have to do with maybe the way you thought you were going to come forward is different. And that could be why we have two different transportations here. Because the Chariot is on wheels, right? The Six of Swords is by water, by boat. So maybe the way you wanted to move has changed. Well, the way you wanted to come forward has changed. And it could have been because you were waiting on something to come, come towards you. And that could have been why we were talking about a savings account. I feel like as much as you want to come forward, at the moment could be why you're waiting. And it could be why you're saving. And that's what's holding you back. Because if you look at it like this, we have the Seven of Pentacles with the action. So the action is, to me, yielded. Is that a hold. And it's up under the Four of Pentacles, which is at a standstill. But it's two different options of how you could take this. You can either go by wheels or you can go by boat. Which doesn't necessarily mean it has to be by wheel or boat. For some of you. But it's two different options of how you can travel forward to your divine. Meaning you have options. Okay. So, all right. There we go. Not everybody gonna have this scenario. Somebody is split between people. And that's the blockage. Somebody still don't know what to do. I feel like somebody is stuck in a marriage, which could be possible, because, whoa, okay, somebody is stuck in a marriage because we got the Four of Pentacles with the Hierophant here, which they ain't getting no sleep. They ain't getting no sleep, but they want to move on from the marriage. But it's a heartbreak because they can't move on, but they're lusting for someone else, but they got the High Priestess here. It's a secret. Whoa. That's not gonna be for everybody. Definitely not. But I feel like whoever this is for, they work so hard to cover it up. This person could be working to get out of this marriage. They could be separated from this person, but they're not legally separated. However this situation works, they're not legally separated from whoever they were with or still is with. Nothing is finalized. And that could be why legal issues came up. But I feel like once the legal separation is completely finished, they're going to take action towards what they truly love. So it's not like, okay, let me say this. It's not like they're doing things underhanded, because this has already been in the works. If you're cross-watching for somebody and you knew they were with somebody, or they were talking to somebody, you could have thought it was a karmic situation, a karmic relationship. It was. They got married to this person. You could have not known they were married to this person, however the situation went. But they were already in the works of getting away from this person, building up their security to get out of this relationship. People, it takes time to get a divorce. Point blank, period. Legally, they're stuck until things get done. That's why we have the High Priestess here. Legally. Once everything is said and done, that's when they'll be able to completely move away from this person and take action to what they really want. Now, for others of you, this person feels like they're stuck because they're in their head, because they want to take higher commitment towards what they want. But because they cannot take higher commitment towards what they want, they're in their head every single freaking day. And it's heartbreaking towards them, because they want to speak to you and tell you what they truly want. Until they can do that, until they can make this action, until they can get to you and completely confess how they feel heartbroken. So now that I have a clear mind, now I can move on. Because it wasn't clear to me what was going on. And I'm sorry, you guys, that it took that long, but I had to break it down what was going on. Because I feel like the message was just so vague. And I'm like, it just didn't fit for me. It didn't work out for me. It didn't work out for our squad. It didn't work out for our channel. Okay, you guys? So now let's move into the action. What's coming, you know? What's going on? I did see the Three of Pentacles, so that is hard working. Things are coming together. Oh, the Eight of Pentacles. Hard working. Working hard to get this to come together. Working hard for things to finally end. No longer wanting to sit still. No longer wanting to stay in this situation because, again, they're just as heartbroken as you are that things haven't come together. Okay? They want this new beginning. I've been telling y'all, they want to dive in the sea of emotions with you. The Lovers, the Twins. I'm telling y'all, just as much as they used to cry over this spilled milk is just as much as they walking away. Okay? And it's like the energy that used to hold them back, the energy that used to make them feel like they had to choose and they didn't want to talk no more and they didn't know what to do. That energy that held them back is the same energy that makes them want this new beginning even more and even harder than before. They ready. Hey, there we go. That cycle is ready to kick off. They're ready to make this stable foundation. But see, one thing is communication. They're walking away. I knew it was coming back. Three of Pentacles. I knew it. Right now, yeah, I know. Divine Masculine, I know y'all in hermit mode. That's okay. That's okay, because y'all in your emotions, because y'all ready to do this. Y'all collecting y'all cups. Y'all getting things together. Y'all getting the perfect cup together. Y'all shining. Y'all sparkling that little cup. Y'all getting that thing together so y'all can present y'all love. Because y'all trying to figure out how can you explain this scenario right here. Yeah. This scenario that you had to walk away from. But what you don't realize is we all had to walk away from something. What you don't realize is the person you walking towards, right, the person you walking towards, already understands this. They already know it. They are very in tune to what's going on. Trust me. They know. They probably don't know completely every detail, but they know. They know the heartbreak. They know just about, probably by like 75% of it. So, you guys, that is your reading. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. And remember, you guys, your monthlies do come out this weekend. I will see you guys later. Bye.